It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. And this pass is on target.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Tight end goes in motion, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quarterback, football comes out. Ball's on himself to avoid disaster.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I don't mind the call here being aggressive on 3rd and 1 throwing the football. The problem is this defense played tight man coverage. Quarterback really had nowhere to go with the football. I'd love to have seen him get rid of the ball, just throw it away, and instead he takes a sack.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. They'll try the option play here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear of the 25. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the move now. Oh, and he's lost the ball. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fine time now, rolling to his left. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. A ball snagged for a completion. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here.
I mean, that happened in the blink of an eye, Chris. A scoop and score for the touchdown, followed up by a 2-point try. That's a quick 8 points. And look over there on the opposing sideline. I think they're still spinning from how fast this just happened.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense going with the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaks into open space. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his... The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I don't know about the call here. 3rd down and short. They decide to go downfield. It ends up not working out, and now a big call coming up here on 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Punt over the middle. It's Price. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return of blood down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw again. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's a toss to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. Cut quickly. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Continues to fight for yards. Excellent catch and run by the senior. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on 2nd and goal and try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Auburn. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They strike first in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28.
That makes the score Auburn 35, Michigan 28.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Now, a 4th down.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Third and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the 1st down before they stop it.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So here we go, 4th and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Michigan 41, Auburn 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.